Hey, hey. Thank you for stopping by BigH Trucking. Oh boy, have the times changed. I'm sitting at this receiver since 5:30 in the morning. Went up to the window at 9 a.m. and they said you're going to be the second truck to be processed. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just came back from the guard shack and he's like, you're the second truck that's going to be processed. I go, you mean to tell me since I came up here at 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, not one truck's been processed? It's like, nope. On top of which, I got a proposed load to Deadhead, 713 miles, which is probably not going to happen unless I'm going to get a fresh clock, but unless I get out of here at a reasonable hour tonight, there's no way I can go 713 miles, excuse me, by 8 o'clock in the morning on the 14th, on the 12th. Right, let me double check that. I could be misspeaking here. Proposed load. No, actually it is the 14th. Today's I'm blind. Today's the 12th. I thought today was the 10th. There's no way, if I don't get out of here till the morning, can I make it 700 miles. 713 mile Deadhead up to Michigan and then back down to North Carolina. The money's good. I'm not complaining about it. Not at all. Well, it sounds like I am, but I'm not, because I'd rather be rolling than sitting. Like this, for me, is intolerable. This is something I cannot stomach. Yes, I'm getting detention. Whatever. I'd rather be rolling than sitting here. I went for walks. I've read stories. I'm filming or videoing. I am absolutely cannot stand this part of the job. And this, thankfully, this doesn't happen for me too often. This is really one of the longest ones I've been on, sitting and waiting for a long period of time. This is a part of trucking that there's no way, if this was something that was frequent, would I stay and do this. So I'm hoping and praying that I get called within the next few hours, get unloaded. There is a pilot right next door. It's literally 2 miles down the road, which I've already personal conveyance there to go pick up some food, and which I may have to do it again anyway, because I'm getting hungry. Big man's getting hungry. Plenty of room here to park. This is actually a great place I found. So if anybody, it's a little complicated to get here, but this is burned in my memory. It's exit 57A on 95 in Virginia, just before you get to Petersburg. If you're going north, it's before Petersburg and it's before Richmond, 57A. But you got to make a right and a left. It's a little. You got to go around the roundabout. So it's burned my memory. So if I ever got stuck or in a predicament, because that pilot will pack out by 5-6 o'clock tonight, because I was here last week and there were trucks lining up in the middle. I actually had to knock on 2 doors and say, you got to move, I got to go. This place is absolutely quiet. Trucks that are here, or there's drop trailers. There's like 5, 6, 7 different big warehouses, big warehouses, and no one says anything. You can come back here, you can chill. It's a great place to do your 10-hour if you ever needed to. You can always go up to the pilot about 2 miles ahead and get some food and come back if it's all jammed up. But how often in the 2.5 years I've been here, how often have I gone this way? Very rarely. But it's a good place to know in the future, God forbid. In talking to the security guard, they got 2 issues here. One of the issues is not enough help. That seems to be the common thread. Anybody that they hire doesn't last but a week. He goes, it's just really mismanaged poorly. He goes, I hate to say that about the company I work for that pays my check, but he goes, it's just a mess. So I said, why can't they put a couple guys on inbound, put a couple guys on outbound? Why do they need to do everybody on outbound versus inbound? And I don't do the scheduling, I don't know, but it's absolutely very frustrating to sit here all day. I'm a little bit under the weather too, so it's good that I got some rest. Now I've got so much sleep I don't know what to do with myself. But this is part of OTR life, right? All the times that I was able to go and pick up on time and drop off on time, if not earlier than I come, there's always one that's going to wrinkle the feathers, and this is the one that's really irritating me. I'm sure some of you would be like, why do I got to drive 713 miles to? Got to do what you got to do, but the money's good, folks. The money both ways. Both sides of the trip is only 1,200 miles. 1,360 miles to be exact. And I'm getting, it's not the best trip in the world, but coming out of the east, it's not a bad gig. Plus the amount of fuel, and thank God has come down substantially. So I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to drop this thing. My clock should reset in the next 2 hours. Kind of want to get this load off my truck. The good news is I'm not burning any reefer. I think I just got sent something from Prime. I'm not burning any fuel because it's a dry load. But I am just sitting here and getting older and older and older, and this is where patience really come into play. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm not upset. It's just frustrating that I have to sit here and twiddle my thumbs, and there's nothing for me to do. I can watch all the videos in the world. I can read all the articles. I can social media until I'm blue in the face, but this is just really, really tough for me to deal with. And sometimes in the OTR world, this is what we're up against. We're up against just delay after delay after delay. And I purposely got here 2 hours before my trip, before my arrival. It was supposed to be at 7 a.m. I got here at 05:30. And sitting here waiting patiently. So that's about it, folks. That's about it. Just wanted to say what's up. Thanks for stopping by BigH. Appreciate all the likes and subscribers. Excuse me. It's amazing how people are interested in this life that we lead, the OTR life. Again, it's not for everybody. It does take a certain breed. I think we talk about this numerous. Facebookers, numerous YouTubers talk about the ups and downs of trucking, the OTR trucking world. And again, it takes a certain breed. I just wish there was a certain breed of truckers weren't such slobs. I mean, there's litter everywhere, there's pee bottles, I just don't understand that in the human. Why can't you just clean up after yourself? I mean, how hard is it to walk down 50 feet to throw something out? That's side of trucking that I despise. And that's probably the reason why we're not allowed to stay anywhere, because of exactly that. I mean, I've actually seen a guy throw a bag out the window as I was walking by. And I kind of just mulled around to see if he was getting out of the truck. No, he didn't get out of the truck. So what I did was I put the bag, knocked on his door, and put the bag on his step. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, you're a fucking slob, is what excuse my language. Why don't you pick up your trash and throw the garbage can's right there. Stop being lazy. Who are you? Right away, who are you? Who am I is irrelevant to the situation that we're in. You're a slob. You're one of the reasons why we cannot go park anywhere, because you're so lazy that you can walk 50 feet, throw that out. That you have to throw it on the asphalt. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to start ranting and raving, and that's not cool. But hey, I hope everybody is having a great day. Stay safe, make great decisions, and bundle up because it's cold.